Hey everybody, we're live. Woohoo! Gosh, little bump in the road there. All right, we're gonna wait a few seconds because I think everybody's trying to log back in. So if you give us just 30 more seconds or so, give everybody the opportunity to jump back on the call.
Yeah, so far we don't have anybody on.
Okay, I just messaged my girl.
Okay.
How do you know? Oh, because I would see them, right? Pop up?
No, I don't know if you guys could see in the bottom right-hand side it says viewers. I don't know, it's probably because I created it. It only shows me.
Okay.
I'll let you know when someone's on.
Okay.
Let me message my girl. I'll go to my bingo. Okay, we have one person on. We're getting people logging in now. So we're good.
Awesome.
They're
Good.
logging in. Let's get a few more seconds. Okay. They're coming in.
Minor hiccup.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready, Rachel, then.
We're ready? Okay, welcome everyone to the call tonight. We're so happy to have you here. My name is Rachel Martinez, and I'm going to give a quick introduction to myself, but we're going to try to make this short and sweet. We know everybody's time is valuable, and we appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us this evening. I am the mother of two girls. I have a 17 and a 13-year-old. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, and I am the administrator of a very busy medical practice here in South Florida. So I have a crazy, insane schedule. And I started this journey probably around 2 years at this point. I was frustrated with my fitness and with my weight loss, and I decided to join a group, a challenge group, along with some other coaches that are on this team today. And soon enough, I started enjoying all the benefits that Beachbody brings to us. And very soon, people started asking me what I was doing, how I was losing weight, that I looked great, that they wanted to join in on whatever it was and do it along with me. So that led me to this incredible opportunity. I fell in love with the workouts. I fell in love with Shakeology. I fell in love with everything that it represents. And I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm loving this opportunity. And that's my story from a 30,000-foot view.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Wendy. I'm a mom of four. I've been married for 18 years to my high school sweetheart. And my journey began because I knew that my husband and I had made the decision that the time when we got married that I was going to be a stay-at-home mom. Actually, when we were going to have kids, I was going to be a stay-at-home mom. So that was a priority for us. And it was nice and dandy once we had our first child, our second child, the third child. But once the fourth child came along, things started changing. And I remember praying and asking, I feel like even though my number one role is being a mom, I felt like I was missing something. And so I remember praying and praying and praying. So through this process, I had started having some health issues, some major digestive problems, really bad that I had to go to a gastroenterologist. I would go to the emergency room, and nobody really could tell me what was wrong with me. I tried every single product out there, and nothing did anything for me. So thank goodness to my upline coach. She was constantly talking about Shakeology, and that's how things started. She attracted me to it. I'm like, okay, what is it? I could try one more product, one more thing, because I was in desperate mode. However, my husband was very skeptical about, trying another product. But after 3 months, after doing my research, I finally decided to jump on board. What am I going to lose? So I have to tell you that at that, not only did I have digestive problems, but I was in depression mode. I was going through therapy with antidepressants. I had gained 58 pounds. So I was like in a really bad place. And this is a mom of four with a really busy life, and yet my kids only saw me sad, depressed, in bed. So things had to change, and I knew that enough was enough. And Shakeology came into my life, and that's how really things started for me. My upline coach told me, why don't you just, try the Shakeology and see how you feel. 3 weeks, 5 days into it, I was feeling great. A month in, I was already had lost 16 pounds. And I was feeling amazing. I was off my antidepressants. I was feeling energized, and I was happy again. I was the happy mom again. So just imagine, I was in cloud nine. And when my coach, upline coach, told me, why don't you just become a discount coach? Why don't you become a coach and take advantage of the discounts? And I said, absolutely. If I'm going to be taking this shake forever, I might as well save every penny. But I had no intentions of doing the business. It was more because I wanted to grab a hold of my own health and fitness. But as things started happening, not only did I have all this energy, so I started doing P90X. And 32 pounds later, I was feeling amazing, and I was sharing my journey through social media. Little did I know that my journey was going to inspire people, and that's what triggered things for me, because this shy, quiet person who grew up with self-esteem issues never thought that I can inspire anyone. So the fact that I was receiving messages saying that I was inspiring them, that really would trigger things for me. And I realized that that was the purpose that I was praying for, that, God put this in my path for a reason. So that's when I grabbed a hold of this business and I started running with it. So that's how I initially started my journey with Beachbody.
Hello, ladies. My name is Alini, and I'm a diamond coach. I have been a coach for a year and a half, and I'm a mom of 2 boys. They're 5 and 2.5, and I'm pregnant with my 3rd one, and it's going to be our baby girl. So we're super excited. And I've been married to my husband for, I think it's going to be 12 years already this year. And when I started my journey, it was, okay, so I went to school for architecture. I got my master's in architecture. I worked on my career for a while in Miami, and then we moved to Chicago. And I got pregnant, and I decided, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And I kind of studied architecture, always thinking in the future that I wanted to be home with my kids. Like, I could have my own business at home. I never wanted to do a career that would take me away from being a mom. Obviously, as I got to know more how it worked, I realized it would be very hard to do both things right now at the same time without sacrificing my family. So we became a one income, and a lot of sacrifices come with that. But so then I was researching. I was watching my coach, which is Wendy, the girl that just spoke before me. And for almost 2 years, and I was always watching her talk about Shakeology, and I'm like, I don't need this, I can be healthy on my own. But it had been, my youngest was 1, and no matter how much I did, I'm a Zumba instructor, and no matter how much I tried to eat healthy and exercise, I could not lose those last 10, 15 pounds. And at that point, I didn't really care. I'm like, maybe that's what all moms are supposed to look like, and that's how it is. So then I got into Shakeology, and I decided to try the 21-day fix. And I was super skeptical. I was for sure. I thought I was going to return everything, but I just had to see it for myself. And 2 weeks later, I had lost 8 pounds, which is amazing for me because I had never been able to lose weight when I wanted to lose weight, Like when you think about losing weight, then that's when I would eat the most. But Shakeology took care of all my sugar cravings. It was for the first time ever. I didn't have that need, that compulsion for sugar, and I just started having so much more energy. I was happier, I was more excited during the day to be with my kids, and it was just such a big change for me that I thought, wow, this is amazing. Like, this really is the right way to do things. It's the healthy way. I love the support that I got from the challenge groups. I just fell in love with the whole concept of everything. And little by little, I got into it. You know, I did not think in a million years I would do this. I never thought ever that I would be posting things on social media and that I would be able to inspire people to do the same. But that's pretty much how I got started.
Awesome. So as you guys can see, we come from all walks of life. You know, me having a medical background with administration, and Wendy, you know, she's a photographer, and Alina is the Zumba, and you know, she's an architect. So there's no cookie cutter coaches, and I think this is just something that, you know, anyone can do. You don't have to have any prerequisites. You don't have to be a fitness instructor or a nutritionist. You just have to have a passion for what you're doing. And eventually, what happened to the three of us is kind of a similar story. We all fell in love with the concept because it worked, and we became a product of the product. So I think that it's important that before we jump right into the who, why, when, and why, and all the details, that we start off with a clean slate. And that, you know, there's always going to be some common concerns when we dive into something new or something that we don't really know too much about. It's scary to jump into a new opportunity. But I think that, you know, we all have similar concerns when we first hear about an opportunity. And for me, it was time. So I thought, you know, there's no way that I can ever become a coach. I just don't have the time, you know, between having the two girls and being a mom and having a very, you know, stressful, demanding job. It just didn't seem like something that I can squeeze into my already busy day. But, you know, over time, it became a passion, and the time became an excuse that I was able to overcome. You know, a lot of times people will say, well, I don't have time to work out. And we do have time to work out. And I think that we have time for whatever it is that we prioritize. So if it's important to us, we're going to make the time for it. So what's beautiful about this business is that you do it on your time and on your terms. This is your business. You run it the way that you want to run it. Everything is done from my phone, so from all of our phones. So basically, wherever you have your phone, you're running your business. You can be on vacation, and if you want to run your business at that time, you run it. You know, so it's very flexible, which is something that I love because I'm able to intertwine it with my busy schedule and take care of whatever it is that I need to take care of without it becoming a burden. And actually, for me, it's become a blessing in disguise because I've never had a hobby or anything that I've loved to do. Like, I pretty much just kind of like suck at everything. You know, like I can't play an instrument. I don't know how to dance. So, you know, when I found this, what started off as a fitness journey led to a hobby. And what led from a hobby is now something that I'm so passionate about. And it's really my escape at the end of every night and during the day to know that I'm helping people and that I'm making a dent in this world, fighting obesity, seeing moms become happier in their own skin, you know, dropping dress sizes, just getting healthier overall. It's like such a beautiful thing. So I kind of want to rule out the time thing. You choose the path and you make the time a priority. We find that there's a ton of successful people out there, right? And they have the same amount of hours that we have. So why can't we do it just like them? So when we want to do something in a nutshell, I think we're going to figure it out. And I'm sure you'll figure it out too once you feel that this is the right business for you. I know that, Alina, you had some other ones that maybe you were concerned about when you first started, and you want to go ahead and discuss those as well.
Yeah, so one of my biggest things when I started and I got more into seeing the business opportunity and how I could earn an income was that I don't like to sell things. I'm the worst seller ever. I could not even sell like things free. Like, I'm like, here, just take it. So you know, that was very difficult for me. But little by little, I realized that it's not about selling, it's about sharing something you're passionate about, something that works for you. So I'm not telling somebody, hey, you need to buy this. I'm saying, help me and change the way I eat, the way my family eats. You know, it has made me more aware of how much carbs, how much sugar my kids are eating. And, you know, I feel like it's something that really, really benefits people. Like, I would, like, in the beginning, I would literally even buy, you know, for free. I'm like, you got to try this. This is amazing. So and it's just about another thing that caught my attention that is different from other companies is that we don't need to have an inventory. You know, I don't like to have that responsibility every month, or I have to spend a certain amount of money. You know, it was just one of those things like all I had to do was use my Shakeology, which is what I use every month. And if somebody wants to purchase something from me, I give them the direct link from Beachbody. So, you know, I don't have to deal with people's money. I don't have to deal with credit cards. It's all directly through Team Beachbody, which is, you know, I think really cool because, you know, it's one less stress that we have to deal with. So, so yeah, that to me was a big thing. And social media is amazing because, you know, you get to share and reach such an amazing, I mean, and reach so many people. Like I have people that I've never, that I haven't met yet come to me and ask me questions. I have people that I haven't talked to in years say, hey, you know, I've been watching your journey and I want some more information, or I want to do what you're doing. So it's pretty cool because you never know who really needs that help. And I think with social media nowadays, it's really that key of having that freedom, you know, because I could work when my kids go to bed at midnight, you know, that's before I was pregnant because now I need to sleep. But, you know, I could work at that time because that was the time that worked for me, and reply to people and have that contact, and all because of social media. So, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was first introduced to this, my biggest issue was I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a personal trainer. I have no idea what to do. Plus, I was 58 pounds overweight. So that was my biggest objection then from the beginning, to think that, you know, how can I actually run this? How can I actually inspire people if I have to, you know, lose the weight first, if I have to get healthy first? And I realized early on that it's not a cookie cutter. I mean, it's actually for anyone from any type of background, whatever it is that you have, whatever issues you might have, whatever weight you need to lose. But this is for everyone. And as long as you want to grab a hold of your own health and fitness and be able to share your journey, that would inspire people. And that has been, again, the most rewarding thing about this whole process, because, yeah, you do end up getting financial rewarded through it, and we're going to talk more about that, which is an awesome benefit about it. But, you know, when you have a purpose and you're seeing it with what you're doing, what you're posting on Facebook, on social media, has a purpose, it really changes your mindset on how you post, what you're putting out there. So I thought right away, I said, okay, my journey is going to inspire. It's going to inspire at least one person. Then I can do this. I don't have to be a personal trainer. I don't have to be a nutritionist. I don't have to look like a fitness model. None of that. It's just as long as I have that passion within me, and to be able to share with my friends and family. Because, you know, like when you're selling, I mean, if you go to a good movie and you love it, you want to go and share it with everyone. So something that's really going to change someone's life, why not share it? Why not be passionate about it? And that's exactly what we do as coaches. So I want to jump into the introduction of how Beachbody started. Beachbody started 11 years ago with, I don't know if you guys have heard, which I'm sure you have, like the P90X, right? And P90X was doing so great. I mean, people were watching it through infomercial late at night when they're eating popcorn, eating ice cream. They had nothing else to do. They're like, oh, let me order this, and they would order it. The problem was that they were ordering it, and they were not completing the program. And then the CEO of the company, Carl Daikeler, he decided that he not only, I mean, yes, he was making a lot of money out of this, but he really wanted to see people get results. He really had this passion and determination to change the obesity of the country, to be able to really see a transition in people getting results. So how did he go about that? That's when the network of Team Beachbody started, and that's how we started as coaches. We he started a network of coaches where, as long as we're getting results with our program, we're sharing it and making sure that the people are actually getting results as well. So I'm sure you've seen us, talk about challenge groups and accountability groups. That's how we help our coaches our challengers, get results, and that was the main purpose of Carl Deichler, to make sure that that people are actually getting results. So what other programs do you see? I'm sure you've seen Insanity, Turbo Fire, 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Size, the Ultimate Reset. I mean, there's tons and tons of programs that that the company has done to maintain, that function of people wanting to be excited about health and fitness and about wanting to exercise, because we don't want this to seem like a burden that you actually have to work out. You have to be excited of what you're doing and making sure that you're every day pushing play and getting results, right? So that's how the network of it. And then we also have the Shakeology, which is a big part of what we do, because of it's a dose-dense nutrition. It has over 70 superfoods that has really impacted many lives because of Shakeology. So that's how the actual networking started 6 to 7 years ago. So it's pretty much a baby. So this is going, and it's going to continue expanding. And right now we're just in Canada, Puerto Rico, and the United States. Right now we're focusing on in our local areas, and just imagine once we go international, it's gonna go huge, and we can't wait for that time. But as we're waiting for that, we're grabbing a hold of every single person we can here to make sure that we're impacting and changing lives, of changing the trend of obesity. So now we're going to go into what we do as coaches, right? Okay, so you guys might see us posting and talking about doing this, going on the trips, and our challenge groups. I'm eating this is my workout. Well, what we do as coaches is exactly what you see us do, exactly what you see us do on Facebook. Or on whatever social media you might be on. It's pretty much sharing our journey, trying to inspire and motivate our family and friends and people that are following us to grab a hold of the health and fitness. Because one thing that's great is that I think that makes us different from any other multi-level company out there, is that health and fitness is on demand. It's on demand. It's always something that people are always looking for. People are trying to find ways to lose weight. People are finding ways to look better. And yeah, there's quite a other things over there, but our company, the Beachbody, I think has the 3 elements that are very important, which is nutrition, fitness, and support. Those 3 things together, it just makes a huge difference and a huge impact on somebody's life. And I am one of those to say that that's what happened to me in my life, how being what my coach was able to do with me has impacted my life, and that's what I teach my coaches and my challengers to do the same thing. So what we do as coaches is just very simplified. We just share our journey and try to, and at the same time, trying to help and inspire people to make sure, because it's our duty to make sure that you guys get the results, so you have a success story. We want to make sure that people are getting success stories. So that's what we do as coaches.
Okay, so I'm going to jump into how we earn, which is always a fun topic. We earn by focusing on our story. We are a product of the product. So like Wendy said earlier, and Alina, we're not salespeople. We share our journey on social media, and people follow because they see our results. They learn to trust us because they're seeing that we really, truly walk the walk. As far as our income, we have a weekly direct deposit. We get paid every Thursday, and we get paid in multiple different, I guess you could say, areas. The simplest one is our commission. So we get a commission off of all of our sales. So for example, which is generally around 25%. So for example, on Shakeology, we make a commission of $32 per Shakeology. From there, challenge packs, you make 40, 68, and it all depends which challenge pack is best suitable for your client, and then the income is generated based on the tier that they select. So after commissions, there's cycle bonuses, which are also known as residual income. And that's like a very long discussion, a lot longer than what we have tonight. We can definitely discuss that more one-on-one with your inviting friend or inviting coach. But definitely there's team cycle bonuses, and that's based off of the production of our team. After that, there's lots of other things. There's quarterly bonuses based on ranks, and there's free trips. For example, in the next, 30 days or so, you're going to see us all be posting about our cruise. That is a trip that we all earned. So it'll be really fun. It's a business trip, and we learned a lot of stuff about leadership there, but I'd say a good bulk of that time we're just going to be having fun and enjoying the friendships that we've made and enjoying the fruits of our labor, per se, of all of the work that we put forward throughout last year. And it's a nice trip that Beachbody awards us and that we've earned throughout the prior year. So there's, those trips. There's perks. They give us monthly giveaways. They give us attire. We get paid weekly, so that's nice to see that every Thursday morning. If you're watching our posts, there's tons of celebration on Thursday mornings because we're very excited when our new coaches reach their financial goals. It isn't bad to have a financial goal; it's totally okay. And so that's kind of how we earn in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it, but from a 30,000 foot view, that's pretty much where we're at.
Yes, awesome. And now you might be asking, what do we? I mean, what does a coach really do, or actually, what are the different kinds of coaches actually? Now, there really is just when we're in the fitness world, we label you as a coach. However, we've divided into 3 different types of coaches. So depending on your goals or depending what your purpose might be when you sign up as a coach, you can be just a coach simply because you want to benefit from the discounts and get your Shakeology on a discount price. Who doesn't want to save every penny? And you could get any program or anything that you might get on a discount price. So that is one of the ways that we have a coach, would be a discount coach. Then from there we have a hobby coach. A hobby coach is someone that also wants to benefit from the discounts, but would like to make some extra income, just to pay off a few debts here, for extra money for vacation, or just to pay off their own Shakeology. I tell my new coaches when they sign up, our goal the first month is that you pay off your Shakeology. So, it's a fun way. You make, obviously, with whatever one you choose to be, you choose your own time, but it's more like a hobby. And then we have the other one that is someone that really wants to build this as a career and as a business. Someone that goes all in, also benefiting from the discount, and just really, it could really come down to making 6-figure income. We have two of our upline coaches have hit the millionaire club. So it could really be what you want it to be. So those are the three ways that we label our coaches, so we know how we work with you. If you just want to be a discount coach, that's fine. We help you. We make sure that you get your results, and you just benefit from the discounts. You want to be a hobby coach, the same thing. So we help you with a few stuff that Ali will be telling us right after. That we have some trainings and stuff like that. And then if you want to go all in full force, and you want to, I don't know, if you want to just fire your boss, or you want to go on that dream vacation, you want to pay off your mortgage, you just want that extra income to put your kids in certain activities and stuff. So it really is whatever you want it to be, but that's how we label our coaches when they sign up as a coach. And now Alini would share a little more stuff on that there.
So now I get to talk about the best part. Well, money's pretty cool too, but which is about our team culture, right? So this is like the golden part. Can you imagine being in a group of women that are working to become better person, that want to help others, that want to help others succeed, that they're sharing all of their tips, everything that they've done that works, what doesn't work, to really help you grow as much as you want as a person, as a leader, whatever it is that you choose. I mean, that is one of the best parts. Like when I started this journey, I'll never read. I never thought reading was my thing. I'm like, this is, I don't have time to read. And, I've read so many personal development books right now, and I'm thinking, wow, I've been missing out on so much. There's so many smart people that I could be learning stuff from, and we live in that bubble and we think we know everything. So, with our team, we connect with everyone. We have a private team page where we share our motivations. We share, the things that are going on, the challenges that we have, to really help us grow, whichever way that we want to do it. You also be part of the challenge group when you decide to join and you want to work on yourself, or you're starting out as a coach. So you'll be able to experience the challenge group and how everything works, so that eventually you can do that with your own team, and you can, help your friends, help your family members succeed as well. So we have all the trainings, all the tools really for success. We have created systems that will make your life so much easier, to run this business, to be able to sign up your coaches, to be able to train them, so that it doesn't have to consume your life. This can really be done on a part-time basis. Some people work 1 hour a day, and they can really make an effective and grow a really successful business by being focused and having everything laid out. And we have systems all laid out for us in our team that will really get you there. So I don't know. I think that's one of the super cool parts. I got to go to Summit my first time last year, and I got to meet everyone that I talk to all the time in person, and it was so amazing to create those connections and those relationships of people that are really there for you. When I got pregnant now again with my third baby, the first trimester, I was dying and I didn't want to do anything. I was like, oh my gosh. And I remember talking to my coach, and saying, oh, I don't know if I can do this. This is, I can't. How can I inspire somebody if I feel like this, And she was so motivating. And all the ladies in the team, they got me through this. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, you're doing this and you're pregnant. So it was just really amazing to have that kind of support when we don't feel our best. And we all go through our ups and downs, and it's so nice to have that group of women that are not going to judge you and that are going to be there for you. So this is super cool. So then if you decide, or when you decide, which I know will be soon, to join us, there's a few ways that you can to become a coach. So the simplest way is to pay a $40 fee, and then you become a coach, all right? The most people that do that, they either have a program already and they already have Shakeology. So it's just a way for them to get the coach membership, and sometimes they can even get the refund depending when they got that. The best way for you to become a coach is to get a challenge pack. So if you're getting Shakeology right now, I would say cancel that and then order a new challenge pack with your coach. The coach fee at that point is waived, so you don't have to pay that and get refunded. And for $140, like right now, you can get the 21-day fix or the 21-day fix extreme size, 3-day refresh. So you have tons of options. I honestly love challenge packs, and that is the best way. And why do you need those programs to become a coach? Why do you need that? Because what we do is that we have to be proof that the product works. Like, if I'm not doing the workout, if I'm not drinking Shakeology, it's going to be really hard for me to inspire somebody to do that. So, so that's why that is the best way to do it. And then after that, like Wendy said, you get your Shakeology on a discount the following months. And all you have to pay, there's no annual fees, there's no hidden fees. If you want to cancel it, it's just an email away. There's no tricks behind it. This to me was, really cool, because a lot of times that can get tricky, but it's super simple. So, so there's many ways to go about that. And so our Shakeology monthly will be about $100 depending where you are, and the coach fee is $15.95. So it is honestly, and that includes everything. You get your Beachbody on demand, you get your like all your sales. The Beachbody takes care of everything. They ship all the products. They do all the transactions. You don't have to worry about none of that. So that is pretty cool. And you get to be part of an awesome team, and that we're going to be here for you because we want to see you guys succeed. We really, really do.
All right, so guys, thank you for joining our call. We ran a few minutes late because of a little hang-up that we had at the beginning, but again, we want to thank you for joining us. Now is the time to join. Our team is on fire. We're going to be going on our cruise soon, and then we're going to be hitting Summit in the summer, which is an incredible event. You can totally earn your free ticket to Summit. So if you're ready to jump on board, I'd say do it now so you can earn your free ticket and join us in the summer at that once-a-year event. If you have questions or concerns that we didn't cover this evening, or you need to clarify whatever it is that you're thinking about, reach out to your inviting coach. We hope you enjoyed it. And with that, I say good night.
Good night, guys. It was fun.